Commander Zara watched the blue planet through the viewing screen of her warship, the Silver Talon. Her silver skin gleamed under the bridge lights as she studied the primitive world below Earth. They called it, the Vex Empire had conquered 47 star systems in the past decade. Zara had led most of those victories. Her tactical mind was sharp, and her warriors feared nothing. Yet something about this small world made her feel uneasy. Lieutenant Kira approached with a data pad in her 4-fingered hands. Commander, the humans have only basic space travel. Their weapons are crude compared to ours. This should be an easy conquest. Zara nodded, but her violet eyes remained fixed on Earth. Intelligence reports showed the humans were divided into many nations. They fought each other constantly with primitive projectile weapons. How could such a fractured species pose any real threat? The invasion began at dawn. Human military bases across the planet detected the massive alien. Ships descending from orbit. Panic spread through every major city as the sleek vessels landed in open fields. Captain Lisa Martinez stood in the command center of Peterson Air Force Base, watching the feeds from around the globe. She had served in 3 wars, but nothing had prepared her for this. The aliens were clearly more advanced than humanity. General Kate Williams entered the room, her face grim. "Lisa, we need to evacuate the civilian population. The aliens have superior firepower and technology." Lisa shook her head respectfully. "General, with your permission, I have an idea that might work. The aliens think we are weak and divided, but they do not understand what makes humans truly dangerous." Meanwhile, aboard the Silver Talon, Zara received reports. From her ground teams, the humans were retreating from every battlefront. Some cities surrendered without firing a shot. "This is too easy," Kira said as she reviewed the tactical displays. "They are running like frightened animals." But Zara felt that strange uneasiness growing stronger. Something was wrong. The humans were retreating too quickly, too uniformly. It felt like a trap, but she could not see how on Earth. Lisa Martinez was implementing her plan. Military bases around the world received the same message: fall back to secondary positions. Make them think we are beaten. Let them advance. The alien forces pushed deeper into human territory. Vex warriors marched through abandoned cities, their energy weapons ready. Their scouts reported no resistance. The humans had fled like cowards. Zara studied the reports from her command chair. The conquest was proceeding faster than any in their history. Yet her instincts screamed warnings. Her people were spreading thin across the planet, chasing scattered human forces. 2 days into the invasion, Lieutenant Amy Foster approached Lisa at a hidden bunker deep in the Colorado mountains. "Captain, the aliens have taken the bait. Their forces are scattered across 6 continents." Lisa smiled grimly. "Now we show them what humans do best when our backs are against the wall." She activated the global communication network. "All units, this is Operation Last Stand, execute Phase 2, across Earth." Something remarkable happened. The scattered human military forces suddenly stopped running. Instead, they turned and began moving with deadly precision toward alien positions. But this was not just military coordination. Civilian populations that had appeared to flee emerged from hiding places. Farmers became guerrilla. Fighters, teachers turned into saboteurs. Children helped coordinate attacks through social media networks. Zara watched in growing alarm as her reports changed. The humans were not retreating anymore. They were everywhere. Her advanced technology meant nothing when humans appeared from sewers, rooftops, and abandoned buildings. The Vex had superior weapons and armor, but humans knew every street, every building, every hiding place on their own world. They struck fast and vanished before the aliens could respond. Lieutenant Beth Rodriguez led a team of former college students through the subway tunnels beneath New York City. They carried improvised explosives made from household chemicals. Their target was an alien communications relay above. Ground Marine Sergeant Michelle Brown coordinated with police officer Dana Clark to set up ambushes in Central Park. They used the city itself as their weapon, turning familiar places into deadly traps. Kira burst onto the bridge of the Silver Talon. "Commander, we are losing ground teams across all continents. The humans are using tactics we do not understand. They appear weak, but fight like demons. Zara realized her mistake too late. The humans had not been divided at all. They had been pretending. The retreat was planned. The apparent chaos was actually perfect coordination. On Earth, Lisa Martinez spoke into her radio from the underground command center. This is how humans fight. When you threaten our home, we do not just send soldiers. Everyone becomes a soldier. Every person becomes a weapon. The alien ground forces found themselves trapped in a nightmare. Urban warfare where every window might hide a sniper. Every doorway could conceal a bomb. Every friendly face might be an enemy scout. Dr. Helen Carter, a former pediatrician, now coordinated medical support for resistance fighters. Retired teacher Nancy White used her knowledge of local geography to guide strike teams. Engineer Rose Adams designed traps using city infrastructure. The FEX technology was impressive, but it required supply lines, maintenance crews, and communication networks. Humans attacked all of these with relentless creativity. Zara made the hardest decision of her military career. She activated the ship-wide communication system. All ground forces returned to transport ships immediately. "We are withdrawing from the system." Kira stared in shock. "Commander, we have never retreated from a primitive world." Zara watched the blue planet growing smaller on the viewing screen. "These humans taught us something important. They showed us that technology alone does not win wars. The strongest weapon is not advanced machinery or superior firepower. What is it then?" Commander Zara paused as the Silver Talon jumped to hyperspace, leaving Earth behind. "The strongest weapon is fighting for something you cannot afford to lose." And humans were fighting for their home, their families, their entire species. Back on Earth, Lisa Martinez emerged from the bunker to see alien ships disappearing into space. The victory celebration would come later. Right now, there was too much work rebuilding their world. She thought about the message they had sent across the galaxy. Do not underestimate humans. We may seem weak and divided, but when threatened, we become something else entirely. We become unstoppable. The Vex Empire updated their star charts with a new warning. Earth quarantined indefinitely, inhabited by humans, approach with extreme caution. Species demonstrates unexpected tactical superiority. Despite primitive technology, Zara kept that lesson for the rest of her career. The most dangerous enemy is not the one with the biggest weapons, it is the one with the most to lose. And humans had everything to lose.